Episode 3. I'm gonna let him get off right quick. He having a moment. All right. Your 30 seconds of fame is Nah, y'all. Welcome to episode 3. We still here. They ain't canceled us yet, so we still here. Episode 3 on one half of the best tag team in podcasting right now. I'm Dave.
Money Matt, back again.
Said he back again, y'all. Let's go. Yeah, we got a packed show today, bro. We got a packed one today, bro. We got predictions. We got our top 10 list, which my list is always better than yours. And we got to review Smackdown and Raw.
So fuck all that. Let's start with the fucking list tonight. Now.
Ooh, we shaking the show up tonight?
Let's start the show up now.
Oh, if you feeling froggy
right here.
If you feeling froggy,
I ain't gotta do a splash. It's 5-star over here, boy.
Let's go then. Let's go. Hey, yo, so tonight we gonna switch it up a little bit since, you know what I mean, he felt I was coming at his neck right now about the top 10. So we're doing our top 10 champions of all time. WWE
all time.
style.
All WWE.
All WWE. Well, we grew up in our era, so I ain't even gonna make no disclaimers because you got who you got and I got who I got. So let's rock, cuz. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Let me hear it. No, this is how we gonna do it, cuz. Let's go number for number.
Bar for bar?
Bar for bar. So you drop a 10. I mean, you drop your 10, I'm gonna drop my 10, and we go 9, 8, all the way up to 1.
All right.
So
my first one was a heavy hitter.
Number 10.
Number 10. And I only did it based upon his, like, mine's kind of based on impact, a lot of impact.
Right.
But
okay.
I'm gonna start with The Rock, Dwayne. I'm coming out the gate swinging, bro.
You coming out the gate swinging. I respect The Rock. You know, you'll see him a little bit later in my list. So right. number 10 for me, Seth Rollins. Now think about
You'll
it when
see him a little later for me. You'll see about him a little later for me too.
Okay, so think about the run he had when he was with Triple H. When he was the bad. When he was with the McMahon. What they call?
The Authority.
The Authority. He had that nice run with Sting. He actually ended Sting's career. Then really didn't, but whatever. So
I mean, nah, I definitely give you that one.
So Seth Rollins.
I mean, we kind of talk about. He's on my list too.
Okay,
he's on my list too. We kind of, I mean, for the same reason, I like his impact that he had, especially when he came through with the Money in the Bank. He made the Money in the Bank feel very, very important.
Yes, he did, and that's why he made my number 10. So that's why he's number 10 for me. So number 9 for you.
My number 9, Stone Cold.
What?
I'm punching, bro. You understand why? You understand why? Again, Austin, why? Because again, he brought that attitude with the title.
One of the most impact players. You got him below your top 5.
You will understand why later.
Okay, all right. My number 9, The Rock.
Okay, I ain't mad.
My number 9 is The Rock. He had some great reigns. He had some great things that he did in the wrestling. But, you know, to me, he's top 10 and he's number 9 on my list of all-time WWE champions.
Got you. My number 8 is Seth.
Oh, see? Okay. We back in the same ballpark.
I'm swinging.
Stone Cold.
No. You understand why. Again.
Okay. So you said Seth Rollins was your number 8, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this wrestler here is actually my favorite wrestler of all time. But when it comes to title reigns, it's not. He's a 6-time. He's a 6-time champion, but his reigns wasn't that very impactful. He had a couple, but you know, The Undertaker. We're gonna just keep it slick and smooth. The Undertaker.
I couldn't put him on my list, and it's because of the fact that his reigns was so damn short.
His reigns was short, but I mean, you got to think about it. When he had to, but like he had more impact of winning the championships than holding them. If you want to
Understood, and
yeah,
for real, he falls into that boat where like I feel as though baby faces don't need titles.
right.
You know what I mean? He's literally the
Nah,
epitome of I don't need a title to hold on to carry anything. You know what I'm saying? I
right,
fuck with
right.
Taker,
No, I
especially
know.
badass Taker,
Yeah,
badass Big Evil, Big Evil.
yeah. Big
That's my
Evil.
guy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Number
Woo! All right, my
7.
number seven. My number 7. Who you got? I'm gonna let you go first.
I got Edge.
You got Edge. I got you with a curveball. You ain't even think about it.
Who?
Charlotte Flair.
Bro, hold on. Here we go with the curveballs because I
Nope.
thought
I
this was
told
men
you.
only.
You ain't say that.
Bruh.
You
Bruh.
ain't say that. I
Bruh.
mean, that's fine. That's
It's a
fine. That's
technicality.
fine.
I mean,
All right.
no. That's your number what?
My
7,
number
right?
7.
Okay, cool. That's your number 7. I ain't gonna knock it.
Charlotte literally
Charlotte Flair. Okay,
elevates that whole division.
okay. I'm not even gonna fight with it. I'm not even gonna. Okay, number
I fuck
6.
with Charlotte.
Number 6.
Number 6. Ding. I walk a mile in front of pit of danger. Batista.
He
I'm
didn't make my.
swinging, bro.
He didn't make my list.
What?
Dave Batista did not make my list.
How did
Honorable
Batista not
mention.
make your list?
Honorable mention, but not my list.
Okay.
Number 6. Yeah,
Who you got?
I'm on number 6. Triple H. Time to play the game.
Bro.
Time to play the
Why?
game. Why?
You got him.
His
You got him low,
reigns.
bro. Yeah, you
Think
got
about
him
how many
low,
times he
bro.
held the title. Think of what he
Uh-huh.
done. Even if people don't like the what's that? What's it called?
The
What they
Authority?
call it? The Authority. But I'm talking about when he was actually in the ring wrestling. Um,
What, the 2-man power trip? All that back then?
yeah, all that. He had the title when
I'm
when
with
he had
you.
the pants on.
I'm with
When he had
you.
the biker pants on. Triple H. They hated him with that.
I'm with you.
All
I'm
right.
with you. You
So
talking about
who's your
Evolution days, like early Ruthless
Evolution?
Aggression,
All that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking of. The ruthless aggression.
which is why again, speaking of them,
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact we go ahead and mention them. On number
Mm-hmm.
5, Randy Orton. I'm
Yo,
swinging, bro.
hold on.
I'm swinging. I'm swinging. Fuck with
Before
me.
you say anything, listen to me. That's my number 5 too.
Ah!
That's my number 5 too. I swear to God, that's my
I'm telling
number
you now.
5.
I'm telling you now.
That's
That's
my
my man's in
number
them.
5. I swear
That's
he
my
was.
man's in them.
Okay, all
Like,
right.
yes,
So number
yes.
4. Number 4.
Number 4, I have Triple H.
Okay. All right. So we was in the same ballpark.
We're the same ballpark. Yeah.
My number 4, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect.
What? Bro, alright. I'm kind of mad at you right now.
Why you mad at me?
I'll explain it later. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Who's your number 4?
My number 4 is Triple H. I told you. I said it.
Oh, okay. So who's your number 3?
My number 3, Edge. Edge. Why? Why? You think
Okay.
about when Edge became that main eventer,
Mm-hmm.
literally the ultimate opportunist,
You talking about the SmackDown version
bro.
of Edge?
Yo, SmackDown version, even the Raw heel version of Edge, when he became the rated R superstar.
Oh, the Rated R Superstar when he had the live sex joint with Lita.
Yeah, that with Lita again,
Mm-hmm.
all them feuds with Cena,
Mm-hmm.
even his feud with, the one on SmackDown with Undertaker,
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Edge was on a run.
All right.
Edge
So
was on a run.
my number 3, HBK.
Okay. I
That's
ain't
my
mad. I
number
ain't
3.
mad. I'm
My
not
top 2
mad.
gonna shock you, bro. I don't
No,
talk my top.
your top 2 ain't gonna shock me. My
Okay.
top 2, I'm actually kind of mad at you a little bit, but it's
Okay.
okay.
Come on. Let's go.
Numero 2, this man swinging,
He
bro.
put him up there.
I'm putting that 2. Why? Again, when you think of the WWE title, the championship.
That whack ass title he had, that spinning bullshit.
No. Let's just start from 2004.
Mm-hmm.
when he won that joint.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy as hell. Cause I hated JBL. John Cena literally made me hate JBL so much with that whole cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
And again, from that point on, John Cena literally took on anybody,
Mm-hmm.
everybody, with
You're right.
no remorse. You know what I mean? He took on Taker. He took on a young Brock, HBK, and
Big
Triple H at the
Show,
same
Big
time.
Show, Big
Big
Show.
Show,
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You name it, John Cena had it.
No, I agree. I agree.
Had it.
No, okay. So
We got
number 2. Put your ones up.
Nah, I'm
Put your
putting
ones up.
two up because you put him there.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is number 2 for me.
Okay, all right. I ain't putting him at no number 2 if he's the number 1. Again,
He's not the number
I
1.
put Roman at 1. Why? The impact Roman has had in these last 1,300 days. Again,
Mm-hmm.
just much like Cena, but again in a more scarce and a more like it's not as eventful as it was with Cena. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There aren't that
Mm-hmm.
many like your Titans aren't really here, but he made some Titans. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He had the great matches with anybody. Again, that
Except for
damn
Taker.
match with huh?
Except for Taker.
I actually no, for real, that match I actually really liked it because
Hated that match.
no, I hated it for Taker's sake, right? But in reality, Roman should have been the only one to break that streak.
Yeah, I agree.
It shouldn't have been Brock. I understand why it was Brock. I
No, I
understand
don't.
that.
I don't. I don't.
I do. Again, my man's
It
house.
didn't.
My man.
It didn't. It didn't do nothing. Brock was still going to be Brock regardless of whether he beat the
No, no,
streak
no,
or
no,
not.
no, 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 no. I hear you on that part. Health wise, Undertaker need to lose. How are you gonna end it? How are you gonna end that match?
No, 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 no. What you do is Taker goes in and he wins that match. He won the okay because we can go down the whole diatribe of Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. He beat Triple H on his back too and got curled out in Atlanta, Georgia.
But not like he did in New Orleans.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying for Vince McMahon to go and change that the day of, it don't make sense. It should have been Taker
No,
going
no, no.
over,
No,
and
but
then
it
later
wasn't even the day
on,
of.
it should have been Roman. Should have been the only one who ever broke the streak, and I would not have been
Yeah,
mad because it would have
no,
boosted him even more, especially to where he is now.
he
So
wouldn't have got the booze that he did the next day on Raw,
right,
for sure. But I will say, all right, let me say this: for the
right.
two that Taker did lose, I don't think that he should have won against Bray Wyatt around that time. I feel like he should have had passed the torch to Bray Wyatt at what was that 20? No, that's 35. No,
That
no,
was in New
it's
Orleans again,
35.
right? That was in New Orleans
No,
again, right?
that was in Anaheim. That was Anaheim.
Okay, I know I remember
That
it,
was the
but
one.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, either way, we
Either
agree
way,
that
no. Either way,
Taker should have
Brock
lost
didn't
the
need the
streak.
rub.
He should have
Brock
just
didn't need
lost
it.
it to me. He should have lost it to Roman Reigns.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
you, 100%.
So
100%.
my number one culture in the '90s took over wrestling. Took over wrestling. The reason why WWF at the time became beat WCW, Stone Cold Steve Austin is number one.
I just feel you, sir. I mean, I'm not
Without
mad at it.
that, without him, we might be
I'm not
talking
mad
about
at it.
WCW. The impact he
I
had. I'm
mean,
not saying he had the best matches. I'm not saying that because Austin became
right?
a brawler once
He was ready.
he broke his neck. He became a brawler.
He was ready to quit though. He was
But
ready to quit around the WCW time.
right, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying for WrestleMania 14 to you can say WrestleMania 17. Them 3 years, especially building up with him and Vince McMahon going at it, and then Vince McMahon would throw Dude Love at him. He would throw
I'll
Triple
take
H.
it
He would
further.
throw The Undertaker. All that.
I'll take it further. I actually like his 18 match with Scott Hall. I like that match too.
No, I love it. Listen, I love that match. If they would have got Scott Hall in there 2 years earlier, before he went down
Yeah,
the deep path, that match,
yeah,
quality
yeah.
wise, would have been the best match on the card.
Hey yo, like for like dead ass.
So
Yeah.
So let's do a recap of your top 10. Run down your top 10 from 10
My
to 1.
top 10:
Go ahead.
Rock, Stone Cold, Seth Rollins, Charlotte Flair, Batista, Randy Orton, Triple H, Edge, John Cena, Roman Reigns.
My top 10: Seth Rollins, The Rock, Undertaker, Edge, Triple H, Randy Orton, John Cena, HBK, Roman Reigns, and can I get a hell yeah? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I will say I do have an honorable mention because I
I
always
have
gotta have one.
four. I have four honorable
You got
mentions.
4. I did one just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I said Brock, and I'm talking about young Brock. I ain't talking about old Brock.
No.
Young Brock.
So my honorable mention, I had, like I told you, I had 4: Brock Lesnar, Kurt
Yes.
Angle,
Okay.
Bret Hart, Dave Batista.
Okay. I mean, you know what's funny? Like, if I were to name more, I probably would throw a Rey Mysterio in there and a Kurt Angle for sure.
So my honorable mention came down to Kurt Angle or Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
And when we condensed it down to just WWE, it took Rey Mysterio out for me. It took Rey Mysterio out for me. That's all.
I mean, because again, his reign. Again, I feel like his reign was like lightning in a bottle. They had to strike.
Right.
They had to do it. You know what I mean? Great match, but it's like they had to pull the trigger. They had to.
So that was our top.
Not bad list.
So that was our top 10. I'm not mad at his list neither. It's crazy that we both, had Randy Orton at 5. That's crazy.
Randy's my guy.
I guess man, you know some good workers. So let's get into SmackDown. September 27th, 2024, coming from Oklahoma City, JR Country.
It's a slobber knocker.
It's a slobber knocker, but it wasn't a slobber knocker. It was a good quality matches. The main event was the main event. Where you want to start at with this SmackDown show? I mean, we gotta start. I guess we gotta start with the girls. We gotta start with the number 1 contender match for the championship on Saturday. I guess.
I'm not just. Yeah, I mean. So with that,
Bayley and Naomi. Bayley and Naomi for the number 1 contenders match.
Yeah.
I think you predicted it last week that you think Bayley was going to win, which she did. A good quality match overall. I'm not mad at it. You had 2 workers in there that could really go. A clean finish. So
it just became predictable.
It was a clean finish.
It was predictable.
Nah, you definitely called it. You called it.
Yeah, I'm saying you definitely seen that. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't have Bayley go over again. You know what I mean? It just seemed like it's the right move, only because I feel like they're setting up for a Naomi turn.
We're gonna get into predictions at Bad Blood later on in the show.
I don't even think it'll be Bad Blood.
No. I'm just saying in general. But I mean, at the end of the match, Naomi was I wrote in my notes, was staring at Bayley celebrate. So it could definitely something can happen later on with that.
Give it time.
So now she is going against Nia Jax at Bad Blood. So we gonna see how that goes. Match number 2 was pretty damn good. I can't even talk. What's that man's name?
Andrade?
Carmelo Hayes, and that was your cue. You were supposed to say his name.
Andrade. Andrade.
Nah, like we said when this feud started, even with LA Knight, we knew that the in ring was going to be the in ring. It was going to be a great, great series of matches. No matter how they matched them up, and it's been living up to it all day long, for real. It's been some good ass matches.
My only complaint with them is just the fact it's like, what's the point of keeping track? You know what I mean? Usually, like at this point, it's like you feel as though they should just have it like the best of 3. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
like again, you look at the big feuds, they're getting 3 matches. You know what I mean?
Right.
Punk and Drew, they're getting 3 matches. Why are we tracking like Game 7 with mid carders? No disrespect to them, but you know what I'm saying? Like why are we going 7 matches long instead of 7 matches with big headliners that a few that we want to actually last for a while?
Right. No,
You
you're
know.
right. Nah, but and then LA Knight came out at the end, of course. Yeah, LA Knight star came at the end. I mean, like I said, I'm helping Carmelo Hayes get the roll up win. I just want to see a 3-way match. Just go ahead and just make it. Let's
Yeah,
get
I
it.
told you.
And I believe, of course, it won't be on Bad Blood, but
No, it'll be on SmackDown show.
it might even be on Friday night. Knowing them, I could see them making it on Friday night because why not?
I feel like
You
it's
don't
too
think so?
soon. No, I don't feel like they do it yet. I feel like it's coming, and they'll play this. I'll
Mm-hmm.
probably say next week.
Next week.
Let's say next week. Let's say next week. Why? This like I feel like they're doing a great job as far as laying their blueprint and their foregrounds for Bad
Mm-hmm.
Blood. They're gonna need filler, yes, but I don't feel like that's a filler type match you choose.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's something you want to tune into, especially with their track history as far as how good their matches how good their matches have been. Sorry.
So the third match of the night was Piper Niven versus Michi. Michi. I said her name right? Michi? Michi?
Meechin.
Michi.
Or,
Yeah, I'm saying
or
it
or
right.
for better words, Mia Yim.
Yeah,
Easier terms.
Michi. Whatever. However you want to say it.
Yeah.
Um, I really didn't catch too much of this match. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Uh,
Uh,
it was it wasn't bad. Like I'm saying, it's everything what you expected. It's kind of like they're kind of trying to build that wheelhouse for Meechin. She's like a hardcore type, you know what I mean, type wrestler. That likes to get dirty and everything like that. Likes to use the weapons and
mhm.
everything. But so it wasn't bad. It wasn't
Yeah,
bad, but
I ain't gonna lie.
it is exactly what you kind of expected to happen as far as the end of it.
Okay.
Um, so I mean, I'm not really mad at that at all.
I mean, Michi won the
Just say
match.
me again, man. Just make it
Yeah,
easy for yourself.
Me and Yim won the match. But one thing I will say about Piper Niven, she can work her behind off.
Oh no, she's good.
I would love to see her against Charlotte when Charlotte comes back. Becky Lynch when Becky Lynch come back. I mean,
I'll take it
yeah,
further.
what's that?
I want her against Nia
I was building up to that. Um, does that need a championship thing to make it more interesting?
it all
Does that match
depends.
does that match need a championship?
I think they'll give her
Mm-hmm.
a championship match, but it just has to be in the right crowd.
Okay.
That makes sense. So
So
whatever their
that might.
next like besides when they go to Saudi Arabia, besides those shows, if they ever go overseas to Piper's hometown, that'll probably be her shine.
That'll be
So
the time to get it.
maybe if not this year, next year for sure.
Maybe next year. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then they had breaking news that your girl Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair will be the host of Bad Blood pay per view.
So I like that, but I don't like it.
I think they had to put them on the show because you had to put them on the show.
Understood.
Um, I do like it because they didn't rush just to put something together, even though they had a few going on Monday, which mean you thought that they was gonna potentially put that on the show. But with this card only being 5 matches, it made sense, and you still want that.
We'll,
Let's just say
we'll talk about that
you
too.
want that sex
We'll
appeal.
talk about that.
You want that sex appeal in Atlanta, Georgia, with the two beautiful women that they are on the show, and that's what they
Okay.
got. And Triple H was smart to do it. You in Atlanta, Georgia, why not put them two on the show? So now you're gonna see them throughout the night, multiple times throughout the night. Triple H did
Okay.
it. He was a smart businessman.
Okay.
Papa H is
Greatly
doing his
put.
thing. Yeah.
Greatly put. I ain't
All
gonna
right.
argue.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So match number 4. The main event.
I
Solo
think I can't wait till
Sikoa.
SmackDown gets the third hour.
I can't wait to
It's
neither because we can draw that out, but we talk about that after we get done this match. So Solo
gotcha.
Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. Now, I know what you about to say because I know you.
What?
You're tired of seeing Cody come in and fuck up everything at the end. I know you. I
Nope.
know what you about to
Now
say.
you mad at him.
Okay.
Now I ain't
Okay.
going there.
Oh shit. God damn it. I done fucked up already, dude. I thought you was on
Yep.
a Cody hate early tonight. All right,
Nah,
so
I was playing Kingdom on the song before we started.
okay. All right.
I got the Cody
Wrestling
move.
has more than one royal family.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can add the Codys to that.
Adrenaline
You can add the
in my
codes to that now,
soul.
right?
Do it all, get them on their
All right, let's get
feet.
back to the match, bro. So the match.
Whoa, my bad.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When you hum that song, you got to get to the whoa part before you can stop it.
Uh-huh.
I ain't mad at you.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's get back to the match. So, your thoughts about the match? Cause I got my
The
thoughts about
match was good. The match was actually spooky good
it. Scary
because again,
of one man.
my man Randy Orton is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He will headline the class he ever goes into.
He's top 5.
And he shows you why. Again, my man's been in this company for 20 plus years. 22, if we want to be technical.
Right, 22.
And my man functions. He knows ring science to a T.
He is the new what JR used to call Triple H, the
The
cerebral
cerebral
assassin.
assassin,
He's the new version of that.
Randy Orton is one bad motherfucker. Let me just say that.
He
Like,
stand on. He
flat
SOB.
out.
He's SOB, and SOB
Flat out.
don't mean son of a bitch no more. It means stand on business. So that's what the hell Randy
Stand
Orton
on
does.
business. Yeah, nah.
But I
Randy's always
wasn't
been my
talking
favorite.
about him as the standout person of the match, though.
I know who you were talking about.
That goddamn Jacob Fatu, man.
Is a scary fucker too.
Listen, him and Kevin Owens, when they had that one-on-one match, it better be the main event of any show, because if not, they
Hey,
stealing it. They are stealing the
hey,
main event. Just them
hey.
two getting in there and they working, bro. I was out to eat on Friday night with my family, right? Quick little story. I was out to eat with my family Friday night. That's why I said I didn't watch the Piper Niven match. But I made sure when I heard that it was going to be the tag team, I was in front of a TV.
Yeah.
This
Must see
match
TV.
here
Must see.
stole it. Like
Must see.
we'll talk about who had the best, match between Raw and SmackDown later on. But this right here, Jacob Fatu. I wish Jacob Fatu was the leader of the Bloodline and not Solo.
Who says he's not?
I'm just saying storyline the way it's developed because Jacob just got there. But I'm saying I wish Jacob was the one talking. I wish Jacob was the one more boisterous and handling more things. The only reason why I say that, listen to me. The only reason why I say that because me and you, we watch wrestling outside of WWE. I seen him in
I'm letting you cook.
MLW, huh?
I'm
Oh yeah,
letting
I
you
seen.
cook.
Oh yeah, I seen him in MLW, so I know what he can do on the mic, and we all see what the hell he's doing in the ring. So at
Yeah.
the end of the day, I just wish that he was the quote unquote. Don't get it wrong. When he's on camera, he steals it. He steals it from Solo every time. I don't care if he's just standing there, just I don't care. He steals it from me every time. But I just wish he was
Yo.
more the boisterous person because what people gonna learn is Jacob can cut a promo 20 times better than Solo. He can cut it 20 times better than Solo, bro.
So before we go into the match, as far as that everything goes, that is literally why they waited to debut him. It's literally why they don't have him do so much
Mm-hmm.
Solo is being protected very well when it comes to in comparison to Roman and Jacob.
Right. I agree. I just
They
wish
are
that he
protecting
had it
him
right
well.
now.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it because again, it's building that anticipation of what we want from Jacob, and when he does it, he's going to deliver.
He's going to
He
deliver.
already delivering.
I'm gonna say he's
Already
delivering in the
delivering.
ring. He's delivering in the ring. Anytime he's in
Clearly,
front of the camera, he's delivering, bro.
and he ain't saying much.
No, that's the scary part. He's not.
But
He's not
that's literally
boisterous
what.
yet.
No, that's literally what they were protecting. They wanted Solo to kind of build for himself. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I'll be honest. He gets very, very like severe heat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Solo can pick up heat. It's like cheap heat. You know what I mean? Says the little things that of course he knows is going to piss everybody off. But
Oh, for sure.
everybody's just more mad that Jacob ain't taking the damn. You know what I'm saying? He like Jacob's a full on fledged heel. He done hit Roman already. You know what I'm saying? But every time they they in front of each other, oh, we are on the edge of our seats. We are all for it. And it's building that anticipation.
No, they
It's
definitely
building.
building it. They building it, bro, and they got me. I'm excited for that. I can't wait. Back into the match. Great work. Like I said, when him and Kevin got in there, they tore down. Him and Randy is going to be a hell of a match as well.
My man
I,
Randy was just throwing people on the damn table, bro. That table spot was
yes,
crazy. I don't know how many.
man.
I
I
mean,
don't
he
know
may have
what
dropped
it
him like
is right
5 times.
now. I don't know what it is right now, but I feel like everybody's working. I don't know if the schedule got easier, but we're getting pay-per-view quality matches on Raw and SmackDown right now, bro.
As it used to be though, because I mean, again, remember all the time we used to have those title matches on like SmackDown and Raw. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And they were good lengthy matches. It was like, oh shit, like it's something you gotta tune into. You know what I mean? That Ruthless Aggression era, they captured a lot of those moments where it's like you had to tune in weekly. You know what I mean? And this is no different. These shows are no different nowadays.
Yeah, they like you said, with the SmackDown about to get the third hour, hopefully eventually. Um, it's gonna expose more of the talent, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And the Bloodline storyline, I just believe is going to continue to be the best storyline in wrestling currently today.
Quick question though. What you saying that? Do you feel as though they could shift to just the Raw with Raw going to Netflix?
What you mean? Who's what you mean?
Bloodline again, because you think about it, I can push, I can push every limit on Netflix.
So you saying since Netflix quote unquote won't have like a
It'd probably be more edgier.
yeah more edgier product, you thinking that? But see, to be honest with you, the Bloodline don't need to be edgy when it comes to like that and still
No, no, no.
perform
I
because
hear you. I hear you.
because they've been performing on Fox, which we all know that was atrocious. They would black out the whole damn screen from the crowd
Understood.
just yelling words. So and they still giving us what we want. So
Okay. All right. Let me ask a
they don't
much more
really
clear
need it.
question.
They don't
Much
need
more
it.
clear question. So, but I'm saying, and you kind of answered it already now. So, all right. Let's just assume SmackDown gets the third hour.
Mm-hmm.
The third hour versus, and let's just assume that Netflix is gonna let like WWE programming push it to its limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Push it to its limit or third hour for the Bloodline. Which one's more beneficial? You're saying the third hour is.
I'm saying the third hour. No. Push it to
Ah,
the limit. Reason why I say push
see,
it to the limit, I push it to the limit because the third hour. Don't get it wrong. I love Raw, but I'm happy for the next couple weeks that Raw is only 2 hours because sometimes it drags the show. SmackDown has been a better show because it's more condensed, and you can't give us a lot of dumb segments. So with the bloodline, if you tell them they can spice it up just a little bit more, not too much because I don't need them going back to the Attitude Era because they don't need that. The bloodline does not need that. So they can just spice it up just a little bit more, be a little bit more edgier, maybe cuss a little bit. Nothing crazy though. Nothing too crazy.
Right.
It could add more substance to it. The third hour going to SmackDown, to me, I hope they use that third hour to boost the mid card a little bit better and give me more women's great matches. But you don't have to don't. It's not really a full hour because the commercial breaks. Don't give me that 45 minutes and give me the bloodline, because then you're gonna start to water down the bloodline. And
you're saying like how Judgment Day shows up in multi segments throughout the night on Monday.
But Triple H does it very. See, Triple H don't give you the same person all the time. Though. He give you a JD, he give you a Finn, and then of course Rhea, then he give you a Dirty Dom. So he wasn't giving you like the whole group at one time, all the time.
Well, we'll get back to that when we talk about Monday. But go ahead.
Okay. All right, so I mean, we talked about the match. It was a great match. I wasn't mad at it. Of course, the Universal Champion had to make appearance at the end of the match, trying to help out. Didn't work out too well.
No.
Kevin was pissed, ready to stun the ring. Randy Orton stopped it. For now.
I mean, nobody really called it. So, like, there was a segment where they were in the backstage where Kevin told Cody not to come out. I don't need your help. We don't need your help. You know what I'm saying? But Randy kind of went back and said, yo, just come out just in case you know how the bloodline gets.
Right.
So, of course, Cody came out towards the end of the show to help out, and Kevin wasn't necessarily happy about it. So, I'm not mad that Cody came out. I usually am a anti-Cody person. And in all honesty, if Roman would have came out, it would have made it even bigger.
The show would have went off air by the time Roman got to the ring.
Nah, because Roman would have came out for a quick spear and then probably stood in the ring in front of Kevin, which would have been another great moment. And even Randy, another great moment that you capture for the cameras, for storyline. You know what I mean? Think about it. Roman finally helped Cody. Roman finally helping Kevin Owens. You know what I mean? The friend, like the old quote says, a friend of my friend is my enemy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they got a common goal right now. It's Solo in the bloodline.
Yeah, beat the Solo bloodline.
Yeah, it goes deeper. But for Cody to come out, it creates great story. It creates great content. Because the thing is, you don't know if Kevin turns on Randy first,
or he turns
on Cody,
or they both might get it,
or both of them. Either way, it creates great content. That's why I can't be mad at Cody coming out this week.
All right,
not this week.
Overall grade of SmackDown.
I give it a. Let's give it an A-.
Ooh, I give it a B-.
Okay.
Match of the night.
Match of the night, of course, the main event.
What you give that 1 to 10?
I'll give it a 9.5.
I give it a 9.
Okay.
I give it a 9.
So
that was SmackDown. So we got the Go Home show coming on Friday. To SmackDown. We get into that news about what we think is going to happen on the Go Home show. Can we get into Monday Night Raw?
Give me 1 second.
Monday
Every time we turn on Raw, when we turn on Raw, we got to turn up. Monday night. Yeet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeet.
Monday Night Yeet. That's what we calling it right now. Because he deserved it coming off his
boy.
IC title win the week before. My boy Jay Uso.
Boy.
Jay Uso.
Yes.
So, a little backstory. My cuz texted me. I was at work during the first hour of Raw. He texted me and said, my boy look like he about to cry.
Hey, if Jay didn't have them shades on, man, we definitely would have seen tears.
So I had to go back and rewatch it when I got home. And the crowd was amazing, bro. Palm of his hand.
Palm of my man's hands.
And you know it's real when the performer is holding back, bro. You see
definitely.
it in his face.
Kind of repeating every point. Because again, you just can't get it. It's like it's
excited.
Crazy.
He's excited.
You can feel it. You can just feel
energy, the electricity, whatever they say, goosebumps, adrenaline.
What Dwayne always do?
Yeah, I mean, it was real. It was real, man. To watch Jay go out there, bro. Jay might not never win a world champion or nothing like championship, a heavyweight. I said might.
Okay.
He might not never win one, and if he don't, this was his moment right here.
Hey,
this was that stand on business moment Jay Uso had.
This is the first one, the first of many. I guarantee it.
Okay, no, I agree. I agree with you.
First of
many.
But
a very passionate promo he cut. He really, and I don't really like saying this, but I'm gonna say it. He's becoming the Shawn Michaels to Marty Jannetty. Meaning he's stepping out of just. Yeah. Hold on, for people that don't know, Marty Jannetty was Shawn Michaels tag team when they was the Rockers back in the 80s. That's how far I go back watching wrestling. But
I got better comparison.
Okay, you might have a better one. I mean, I think I know where you're going because you can use two other tag teams as well.
Who two they got?
Edge and Christian. Or you can
thinking more Austin and Brian Pillman. Because again, both were still great superstars around that time. Nobody really felt the black.
The only reason
just became bigger.
Pillman passed away too, though, because Pillman was on his way for that ankle injury. Pillman was
understood, but Jay is literally. I mean, Jimmy can literally be like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you look at Stone Cold surpassed him. Jay surpassed Jimmy. He surpassed Jimmy.
I mean, I was just thinking of Shawn Michaels and the Rockers. I mean,
I'm with you though.
Yeah,
I'm with you though.
Because I mean, Marty Jannetty before all his ankles and his what's it called problem. Marty Jannetty was a hell of a worker in the ring.
I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing.
But yeah, Jay promo was passionate. You could tell everything he said came from the heart.
Hey, what about that promo afterwards, though?
Bron Breakkers?
Oh, yes. Why do I say this?
He showed me a lot. Go ahead.
What have I told you for weeks?
He's on his way.
On his way where? To the great face. Well, I said it last week for sure.
You said it.
Even him saying that I'm not going to spear you, out of respect of that title.
And shook his hand.
That right there cemented that turn.
And he shook his hand.
Because, I mean,
it didn't attack him.
I swear to God, he was going to do it. I swear to God, he was going to do it. I'm like,
I thought he was going to.
Oh, this shit's coming.
Yeah, I thought when he put the microphone down and Jay called him back in, I thought he was going to start his 100-mile-an-hour run. I just felt it. And if he did it, if he done that, like you said, he would not have been slowly turning into a face.
Yeah, my man is definitely They definitely are hitting that U-turn, which again, it's not bad. It's actually good because again, Braun gets pops, and that's the thing. It's inevitable. You can't stop it.
If you ever break down the evolution of wrestling, you become a great heel, then you become a better babyface. Think
Yes,
about that. Think about that. For people that don't understand the evolution of wrestling, most people,
yes.
when they become bad guys first, even Hulk Hogan himself, a lot of people don't understand this. When Hulk Hogan came into the WWF, WWWF, I'm going to be technical, he was a heel first. Then when he came back from doing Rocky, he became Hulkamania. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he was a heel in WCW, he was with the Alliance, Paul Heyman, and all them. Ravishing Rick Rude. For people that don't understand, WCW had some nice wrestlers back in the day. They just wasn't popping like that. And then the ultimate person that I like to use is The Rock. The Rock,
Of course.
when he came in, they wanted to make him a baby face, and it didn't work. He went to the goddamn Nation of
Nation of
Domination,
domination.
and when he took over that, and then finally when he turned into The Rock, now it Rock is such a gray area. You don't even know what to call him no more. You don't know if you don't want to call him a babyface or heel. Even when Rock says he's a heel, he's really not because the crowd still reacts and
We say
they
he's a
don't really
what?
boo. A heel.
He
When he
says he's a
says it,
what?
man, I ain't calling him that. Fucking, he ain't the boss, the final boss.
Boss. Put some respect on it. Nah, but
But
again, it's
nah,
like you
so
have to you have to make them hate you enough, hate you until the point where they love you.
yep,
You know what I mean? You got again, they start loving you because of the fact that you're so believable. You know
right.
what I'm saying? You like again, Roman Reigns is literally the epitome of
Oh
it.
yeah, that's what I mean.
However, he had to go the hard route.
Because
They were
Mr. Man forced him. That's the only reason why.
literally, and that's what I'm saying. They loved him so they hated him so much that they started loving him once he turned. A lot of people give John Cena the same type rep, but John Cena started out as a heel
No,
basically.
no, no, for sure.
But again, people forget about that because of how long he was the face of the place. You know what I
That's why
mean?
I mean, like I said, we students of wrestling, so we understand it.
Yeah.
We break it down. There's only one person, and I can say this, there's only one person that didn't really have that heel, but he was just such a massive wrestler. Not to say he was a good wrestler, but his appearance was such massive that he didn't need none of that. They just pushed him to the moon, and I was Goldberg.
Speaking of Goldberg, did you get that
Hold on,
thing I
hold
sent
on.
you? No. I just want to ask you this question before we go on.
Did you?
You get that thing
Oh
I sent you about Goldberg? So back on
no,
that back on Tough Enough, that video I sent you.
I don't think is it my DMs? I didn't check it. I didn't check
It
it.
might be it's either your DMs or it's in our DMs for the podcast page.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Either way, no, it was just the whole thing where like back on Tough Enough, this one episode of Tough Enough, Triple H was cutting this. He was talking to the
Oh yeah,
student.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember it, but I didn't watch it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where the
Yeah,
dude
yeah,
had
yeah.
a
Yup, had a
Goldberg
Goldberg
poster hanging
poster.
up.
Yup,
Yeah, I know. Yep. He
yeah.
told him he couldn't work. He wasn't shit. Basically, Goldberg wasn't shit.
Basically, yeah, kind of just like saying like dudes out here having little aches and pains, but it's like I got people in here busting their ass, 45-minute matches,
Mm-hmm.
and you tell me you
He,
can't do that because you have a sore in your pinky, like
yeah. Nah.
yeah, nah,
I remember it. I didn't watch it. I remember watching Tough Enough and seeing it.
yeah.
All right. So, like I said, Bron Breakker shook Jimmy hand. Like he said, he wasn't going to spare
Jay.
him out of respect for the title. Jay. We got to talk about Jimmy too later on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like what they did with that. But I mean, shook his hand and told him that Bron Breakker shook Jay hand and told him out of respect he wasn't going to spare him for the title, and the crowd still went nuts for Jay as Jay left. Um, Next segment was Dirty Dom and Liv hanging out in the back, calling for Finn. Finn called him and said that he wasn't going to make it due to travel issues and stuff like that. Which we kind of figured that was a setup for something later on in the show because
Of
why
course,
would they show that? Why would they show that?
of course.
It made no sense for them to really show that at all. So first match of the night,
No.
you got anything about that, or you good with that?
I mean, I'll mention it a little later. I'll mention it a little
All
later.
right.
It's cool.
So first match of the night was actually a good ass match too. Rey Mysterio versus Xavier Woods. Um, as Matt said, he's been saying this since we started this, podcast 2 weeks ago about his boy Xavier Woods going to be a full blown on heel. Um, yeah, you're right.
Are we nose diving? Or are we just belly flopping on it? Wait.
Nah, he's going all the way in on it. You can tell. Even from the way he's working in the ring, he's slowly changing his attire in the ring. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Overall, it was definitely a good match. Xavier Woods won with a roll up. Whatever.
No. A little more to that, though.
Holding the tights.
No, we got the mask.
I mean the mask. I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Yeah, he got his mask off.
Oh yeah. What's it called? Rey Mysterio mask came off. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. Rey Mysterio mask came off, and then that's when Woods hitting with the roll up win for the win. Roll up for the win. So that right there, when you play with a luchador mask, you're already trying to get heel vibes. You're already doing that because out of respect. Normally, people don't touch the mask. So for you to grab it during the match and win because of it, it's coming. It's here. Can you do me a favor real quick? Look up and see when the actual 10-year anniversary of the New Day is.
10-year anniversary for New Day.
So I'm gonna jump over a little bit.
All right. So I mean, can we before let's try to shit. Let's see.
So I got you. So the backstage area happened. Kofi Kingston came up to Xavier Woods, asked him, did he do it on purpose? Woods said he just took the opportunity and he took the opportunity. Door knocked, he took the opportunity, and he told
which
him
led to the announcement
of Jay.
Of Jay. So their anniversary is November 28th.
Ooh.
November 28th will be
the 10-year anniversary.
The 10-year anniversary of the New Day. However, the Raw will be on the 1st of December.
Okay.
So expect something to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
December 1st. Great way to start the month off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting something very crazy.
Right.
Do they pull it off? Do they pull this slow burn off for another good month?
That's hard, man. That's hard.
Very hard.
It's gonna be hard. Like you said, so they had the announcement of Jay versus Xavier, right?
Yep. Kofi gave the match up
for the IC title next week. So, that match, Jay versus Xavier. Xavier's losing. Okay, let me take this back. Xavier's not winning the title.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Xavier's not winning the title.
Want me to take a little further?
Go ahead. You can take as far as you want. Come on, good brother.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Finish your point.
No. I'm good.
So, did you see what happened during the segment?
Not fully. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You didn't see who was standing in the background?
I did, honestly.
Karrion Kross. So Karrion Kross in the background, as you have known, as a lot of people have known, Karrion Kross has kind of been hitting little and trying to plant little seeds inside Xavier's head. And it's kind of starting to come to fruition. He's there for all of this madness going on. There's another superstar he's been talking to as well. We'll talk about that a little later. However, I did go on if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, check out Karrion's IG on his IG. He cut a very, very cryptic promo on there, which is pretty good.
That actually
Karrion's a
dates
great
back.
worker.
It dates back from when he
Dates
got his
back to
first
when he in NXT.
first date.
He got pulled to the main
That
card.
and it goes into his first night when he's on Raw and he lost to Jeff Hardy. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yep. That whole gimmick and everything like that. Very good. She's a very good talker, and I like Karrion. Like, you know, I mean, it's something about like the darker characters that the WWE has. Like, I'm usually a fan of. It's because the fact that their character development is just so good. Like, again, they create stories so much, just with like the dark and cryptic stuff. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm a Bray Wyatt fan. It's why I like the Undertaker. It's why I like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that those type of things. I'm a fan of those. So again, it's like it's not your generic Hulk Hogan wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Like your cookie cutters.
I mean, me and you
But
always
yeah,
rooting for the bad guy for the most part.
always got to root for the bad guys, man. Like,
Always mad when the bad guy loses.
hmm
We can skip through some of this through Raw.
But
I
good match.
mean,
It was a good match, though. I'm sorry.
definitely a good match. Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely.
Um,
We
Next
can
is
go
Lyra
to the.
Valkyria and Zoe Stark.
Go
I
ahead.
want to talk about that just real quick.
No, go ahead.
Uh, the promo that was cut in the backstage when it came down to Sonya Deville talking to Lyra Valkyria.
Hmm?
Shayna Baszler is a badass, dude. And I mean, she's one scary one at that.
Right.
I don't like the name of their group, but I do like their group. Let me say that now. Between Zoe and Shayna, and even Sonya, again, they're great. They can work in a ring very well. I love the fact that Sonya is the mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Sonya is really the mouthpiece of that group.
Right.
She got, again, her being like interim GMs every time she had to be on SmackDown. Very good personality that she gives when she talks on the mic. Um, I like the fact that Shayna's not doing so much talking now. It's the snarls, it's the looks. So like there was a point where like Sonya put her hand on on Shayna's shoulder, and so she goes to her. You know what I mean? It's those character developments that really make me a fan of Shayna Baszler. Plus, I like Shayna Baszler from NXT.
No, yeah, she was a worker. She was a hell of a worker.
Killer, boy. Like I felt like I felt like the match that we got between her and Ronda definitely slowed a lot down because it wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They wanted to go that MMA gimmicky route too much when they shouldn't have. They probably should have waited till at least they had the daggone joint venture. You know
Probably.
what I
It would
mean?
have been better now, like right now. It would have been
Yeah,
better.
exactly. Like so, nah. But with the match, Zoe Stark is a worker as well. She's a very good worker.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, she might not necessarily have like everything that you want in her, but she's definitely a good worker. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Lyra's good too, but I mean, I feel like we gotta. It's that baby face and that heel thing with us. That of course is
Yeah.
like I feel like it's like it's gimmicky. It's
Too
gimmicky.
gimmicky. I
Of
feel like
course,
it's too
like
gimmicky at times.
it is. It's like the whole all the wings.
It's doing too much.
It, yeah, it's just like I'd rather her not do that. If she's gonna do that, be the black swan that you can be. I don't care. Like going to Kill Street, like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very, very. It's like what's the word I want to say? It it saturates her a lot. It
Watered
saturates
down,
her a lot.
saturated. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it definitely does, and I hate to say that. And then of course, as like Zoe gets the win with the Z360, which is actually a very nice finisher.
Definitely
Um,
is. Definitely is. Underrated.
yeah.
Underrated finisher for sure.
Ooh. Uh, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter come out, and it's just like again, we move away from Zelina and and um and Natalia, and we bring
Mm-hmm.
in another tag team to save Lyra. At some point, we gotta stop saving Lyra.
We do. We do.
We gotta let her do stuff on her own. At some point, the what's it? PFC, Pure
Yeah,
Fusion Collective. They
yeah,
got Pure Fusion Collective. They had to go for bigger and better things. They did cut a promo where they said they're going to come for the tag titles.
right,
So I mean, we'll see from there. But either way, it's that type stuff.
right. Okay, this was cheesy, but I liked it. Dropping the Hell in the Cell, dropping the Hell in the Cell. Come on, bro.
Yeah. So
What did you think about that?
you want to hear my honest truth? Like what I asked myself,
You
why? Like
probably
I think I might even text you. I definitely text you the question. Why in the world are we putting them in a cell? Like Adam Pearce and security are in the cell before Punk and Drew. If I'm Punk and Drew, I'm not like all security's in the ring.
it's on
I'm
site.
fighting you outside the cell.
It's on site.
Yeah. Like again, like what are we doing? To have
They
it
over.
there that night, I understand they wanted to create the vibe. I understand that,
Or
and I
visual.
do love the fact that the cell is regular color. It's not red. I'm happy with that, but I will say for the fact that it definitely wasn't needed. We already got the vibes from the moment like they were having a face to face, one last face to face. And did we get anything that really like was said any differently? No. I did like the fact that Punk kind of mentioned the fact that he's the devil. You know what I'm saying? He's got to be the boogeyman, like around here, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of, and like, I think I texted you saying, like, oh man, we're going to want to get, or I might say on the forum, we're going to get footage of a real fight happening in the backstage again, and he's still going to be hired. Jabs, haymakers, like, yeah, straight AEW. But either way, it's just a principle. It's like they didn't necessarily cut too much. I do like the fact that it's like synonymously they said it was like HBK and Triple H.
Right.
It was light versus dark. Drew came
Yeah.
out in all black. Punk was wearing all white.
Well, it was more of Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
WrestleMania 25. WrestleMania 25.
exactly. Light versus dark. But Drew coming out looking like John Wick was pretty good.
I ain't gonna hold you. You took it out. That was the next thing I was gonna say. If you beat me to it.
Hey,
Take away the cage being around, which I thought they might implement it later on in the show, which I was hoping they might. But I kind of figured they wasn't because them two boys would have took away from the Hell in a Cell match this Saturday. But
yeah,
the Hell in a Cell was a waste tonight. I'm sorry, bringing it down, giving us the visual. I'm sorry, it was a waste. It was honestly a waste. They could have cut that
yeah.
promo. They could have cut that promo with just them two in the ring, and they could have said the same thing. They didn't. The Cell didn't bring nothing more to the promos that they cut, in my opinion.
No,
Honestly,
no.
um,
It could have been like the via camera, like I like remember like Riddle and Seth Rollins did it.
yeah, yeah,
Could have
yeah,
did
yeah.
that. I've been cool. I've been cool.
Honestly, the way WWE does things now, it would have been better if it was a cinematic promo. Let Punk cut his promo somewhere in the backstage and let Drew cut one out, and then they just showed us throughout the night. That would have probably been better than putting them two in the ring. I mean, I know the crowd wants to see the performer, so I mean you got to have them there. But the Hell in the Cell didn't do having the Hell in the Cell there didn't do nothing for me tonight. I mean, mind you,
Understood.
it didn't do shit. It was
I
just
mean,
y'all was just
I
wasting
like the
money.
fact that Punk. I like the fact Punk threw the mic at him. However, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. The only part that I don't like about the whole promo, Drew was walking out and he came back in.
Right.
Yeah, like if you're gonna walk out, just walk out. You know what I mean? But again, we're in for a great main event because it is noted
It
that is the
is the
main
main event.
event
It is
for
the main
Saturday.
event. Yes, it
It
is.
is the main event, and again, so this is going to be the first pay per view. I mean, PLE with Roman Reigns on it that he does not headline.
That's not main event. He's a
He's not.
headliner.
I mean,
He's a headliner.
I'm
He's
sorry.
a
All right. For figure of speech, but as main event, yes.
that's good.
We know he's a headliner. I mean, like, you know what I meant. But yeah, politically correct. To be politically correct, yes, it's the first one he has not main evented since Mania.
Okay. We had the Judgment Day versus the LWO.
Hold on. Before you go further than that,
I skipped something. You're right. I'm sorry. Back me up, because we had a better promo.
I set you free, my guy.
That and we had go ahead.
So, my man Truth is back after taking them tsunamis in that central tsunamis. My man R Trizzle
took 7 of them.
is back, and man, another gem that I cannot wait until he goes to the Hall of Fame. Because again, we talking about K Quick to Ron Killen to R Truth. He is literally the last Mohican of that of the Attitude Era. He's the last one standing in the WWE. And again, him out here calling AOP AOP.
It's crazy.
Had me in tears.
For a lot of people that don't know about R-Truth, the first NWA Black Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, sir.
R-Truth been around for a long time, and he take away the gimmicky stuff. He can still wrestle. He can still wrestle in that ring with the best of them.
Yeah, and he's a great personality. Great personality. Like again, every character he has been since. If we just talking about K Quick and we talking about Lil Jimmy, again, he would literally make you believe it.
One of R-Truth's most underrated matches was one of his true main event matches was against John Cena at Capital Punishment. Go look it up on WWE Network. He's actually
hey yo,
that was one of his best matches, man.
Definitely my guy.
I will go back and watch that every now and then again because my boy definitely him and John Cena stole the show that night. Capital Punishment, if you don't know.
That's why it's his favorite. That's his idol.
Huh?
That's why John Cena's his idol, man. It's funny as shit when he says that stuff. It's like literally like, dog, you've been in this company longer than John Cena.
You older
He's
than him.
looking up to you.
Boy, you crazy. All right, so what we had next?
LWO.
Oh, Kathy Kelly ran into Sami Zayn backstage. She asked him about Gunther rejecting his challenge. The normal stuff.
It didn't really do anything for me.
Not this. Later on.
No. Right.
Later on, yes.
Right.
Later on, yes.
Yeah.
So we get to the six person match? No, six-man match.
Six-man tag.
Yeah.
No, six-man tag.
Yeah, six-man tag. We had like I said, the Judgment Day versus LWO. Judgment Day got
Dragon
the victory.
Lee, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde.
Judgment Day got the victory in that match. What you say about the match?
I mean, it's exactly what you expected.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Of course, you get the run in by Finn. Finn came out then. And that's where you go from there. You kind of knew what was happening. I do like the 450 that was done. The 450 was a great move. Again, it just sucks when like big moves like that
get wasted.
Like they really do. And it's like they shouldn't be. Again, anytime somebody does a shooting star press, again we see it when Jacob Fatu does his moonsault. They're done. Again, swanton bombs. They're done. A 450? A 720? And you kicking out?
That's not a
Disrespectful.
trend. That's not a transitional move that you should be kicking out of.
No. 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 It is
Um,
not.
like you hinted at, you said that Finn showed up out of nowhere, of course. Um, I love Joe Tessitore on the announcer team, man. Um,
Smokes it, man.
don't get me wrong. I love Pat McAfee, but Joe throws it in at the right time to remind you things that's going on, and it's not like don't get it wrong.
Smoking Joe T.
I, don't get it wrong. I love Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler because that's what we grew up with for the most part. But
Okay.
Joe is hitting us very subtle with things. He's not over the top with it. Us growing up with Jim Ross, Slobberknocker, and then you got Jerry Love Puppies and stuff like that. So they was just over, like killing us with a lot of stuff. Joe
Yeah.
would throw something out real subtle, and then he'd throw it out again. And then Joe does get excited when, stuff is going on. But
Mm-hmm.
for Joe to just bring it up very. Finn Balor said that, he had travel issues. He couldn't get here. Like, he wasn't, like, hitting us with it in the head, but he just threw it out there. And it makes you remind, oh, yeah, he did say that dirty fucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just, like, things like that. And Wade Barrett's working very good, too. Him and Joe is going to, when they
Always
go to
good.
SmackDown, they're going to kill it.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Again, Joe's come. Again, a lot of people like to give Joe shit for what he does, but Joe's been doing this. Again, Joe might be new to the world of WWE, but Joe has been doing commentary.
Basketball,
Again,
football, boxing.
literally, and his voice is literally one of those that are captivating.
Yes,
You know what I
and
mean?
that's what I think it is. So he don't have to be over the
Yeah.
top because he has that.
No.
He can just say something and you like, oh yeah, right, you're right, Joe. He did, and
Exactly. He
and
don't. He
and
don't.
that's what
It's like
reminded me when he said it. When he said it oh that Finn Balor he lied and said that he's gonna have travel
no.
issues or
He'll
whatever.
drop it. He'll drop it in there. He won't oversaturate and say it too much. Like you said, I love Pat too. Pat brings that energy.
Yeah,
He brings that energy that we used to get with like a Jerry Lawler.
right.
You know what I mean? That over the top energy is what I'm getting at. Um, Whereas like Pat will literally just be straight up obnoxious, and it works.
It works. Yeah. It works for Pat because that's Pat personality. Because
That's what I mean
we
though.
know
It
how
works.
Pat is. Yeah.
It works.
All right. So
But
now,
leading right into the promo with Judgment Day.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's
So
what we
this is
doing.
what I mean. So with this is kind of what I mean as far as oversaturating.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen the Judgment Day and now three different times this night. You know what I mean? Why couldn't this all happen? And you know what I'm saying? It could have been like before the match, and then the promo, right? We went to a commercial after the match to come back with them back in the ring. Not even just that, they huddled before they got in it's like a huddle. And I mean, like if you ever been to a live event, like I know for a fact like stuff goes on and everything like that, but it's like what could have went on from them winning the match to them just doing this now? Nothing, just commercials. Like
Right.
so, it's like you literally sat there, watch the lights go off, and you see them come back in, and they're still there. What are we doing? So of course it's the same old stuff from Finn. I do like heel Finn, but I feel as though
It's
it's
forced.
getting stale.
It's
Yeah, it's
forced.
getting stale. Like, yeah, like even the whole like speaking of Spanish thing, we had to do that. You know what I mean? And my thing is like he kept saying the fact is like they didn't need him. You needed Judgment Day. He said it like twice, and so it's like one thing I've known about Finn. Finn can cut a promo until he can't cut a promo. You know what I mean? He's not the greatest speaker on mic.
His promos would get very repetitive and stale very quickly.
In all honesty, they could have had Dom talk. That would have been cool. Um, I mean, but what they did was he gives the mic to Liv, and Liv literally cuts the same promo that he just cut, only for it to get interrupted by Rhea, which is fine. You know what I mean? Which is fine. And I love how, again, energy picks up with Rhea. Rhea, I've literally liked Rhea since the moment that she kind of came to the main card. Even kind of before, like, with her on NXT for a little bit. But I feel like, you know what I mean, her losing during that pandemic WrestleMania to Charlotte was just the blueprint as far as her becoming a star. Because, again, Rhea is over by all means. It's like,
Sure.
I look at how like they had how she was a heel. There was really I don't think they really had any end game as far or had any clue that she would be this big. You know what I mean? Rhea Ripley is literally one of the, and I say it slightly, one of the top, let's say top 5. You know what I'm saying? Well-known superstars that, I mean, even folks that don't even watch wrestling, they for the most part they know who Rhea Ripley is.
Yeah,
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
She put
Like
herself out there enough.
she has,
So
and
back
I
to the
mean she still has a long time to go.
yeah. So back to the promo, and then they had the shark cage. So Dom is going to be in the shark cage over top of the ring, and of course, um, the normal shark cage thing. I mean, if you've seen it before, you know what it is. Do I expect something funky to happen? Yes.
Not yet. Don't you do this yet.
Don't do what yet?
No predictions yet.
I'm saying I just said, do I expect something to happen? Yes.
Oh,
That's
all
what I
right.
said. That's what I said.
Oh, all right.
Um, I mean,
I
let's see what
mean, I will
happens. Like I said,
say,
we get into predictions at the end of the show.
Rhea worked that corner. I mean, she worked that cage very well. Her fight with Liv, she kind of worked it. Even attacking Dom, she worked that.
Yeah.
Um, Damien's also come a long way. Damian Priest has also come a long way. Which again, you are literally loving him for everything that he's, you know what I'm saying, that he's doing now. Again, he was literally like we said before, you hate him until the point where you have to love him.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't love Damian Priest, but I am a fan of him. I will say.
Right. So then after that, we got this was a nice video package of Sheamus talking about his battle with Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Dope, dope. That's what I say. Like sometimes I feel like it don't got to be in the ring to give us a nice promo package or
Right.
video package. It really don't.
And maybe gotta mix it up though. Maybe that's why they mix it up.
True, true. No, I agree with you on that. But sometimes I just feel like, that was a great promo. And if people didn't haven't seen it, please go on WWE.com, YouTube channel, whatever, and watch it. Then we got another
Sure.
package with Damage Control. Yeah, with Damage Control. Yeah. We got a package of Damage Control. Yeah.
I can't wait for Asuka to come back. Let me just say that now.
Listen, people don't understand how good Asuka is until she's not around.
Seriously,
She's more
it's not.
appreciated when she's not there. Everybody gets mad at her because she don't speak proper English good enough. But F all that. When that chick is in there working, she brings the best out of any of the top girls we say.
I will say that with you saying that, I feel like that is also like Shinsuke's Achilles heel. I like Shinsuke a lot,
I love it.
but he is one of the ones that are definitely like within the next few years, WWE's not gonna have him. I'm gonna be honest. He's not gonna be there.
Because they don't really know what to do with him
And,
now.
and that's what I'm saying. It's because of the fact that they just don't know what to do with him, and I feel like it's because of the language. The language barrier is a major thing when it comes to him. And I love the fact when they repackaged him, they gave him the subtitles and like the little comic book strips and all that. I'm saying like, I love the illustration part. I feel like they should do that with Kairi Sane and Io for the most
In
part.
Oscar. In Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, once Oscar come back, they like again, it fits Oscar's personality. You know what I'm saying? Those illustrations, again, she has a mask on. She has her face painted. It fits her personality to do that.
I agree. I totally agree with
You know what I mean? I like, oh man, it just sucks she's injured. It's like, that's the only sucky part about it. So it's like, there's no real timetable when she'll be back. But Oscar, we miss you. Just saying it now.
Nah, the Rock Boys miss you for sure.
Because
Definitely.
nobody's ready for Oscar.
Nobody. Because she's going to push all them girls to the limit. All of them.
She is.
And I'm going to say this right now. I'm having an outtake. I'm having a hot take right now.
What's
Oscar
your
better than
outtake?
Becky Lynch.
Is that really a hot take? Or
It might be to the masses. It might not be between me and you. Because we watch wrestling. We watch this. Oscar better than Becky Lynch in the ring.
oh, she's smoking her.
Smoking on that Becky
I'll
pack.
take it like this.
Becky Lynch
Yeah,
pack,
watch,
yeah.
watch. Oscar should have beat Charlotte Flair.
For sure. I don't disagree. Bro, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Match number 4. We had Chad Gable and the Creed brothers versus Kofi. No, my fault. I'm lying.
No,
It
it
was
was just
Chad
Kofi versus
Gable
Chad.
and the Creed brothers was with him.
Yeah,
It
of
was
course.
Chad Gable with the Creed brothers,
American made.
American made, whatever
An
you want to
American
call
made.
them.
Because Ivy Nile was there too.
Yeah,
Ivy
okay.
Nile was there.
And then we had Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods being with him.
Match was good. This match was good. Chad Gable is a worker. He's a very good
Maybe Kurt
worker.
Angle. Maybe Kurt
And
Angle.
even, I mean, even him and Kofi, their chemistry, again, it's well. It goes good. I'm saying this match wasn't too long, and it ended the way you would think it would end,
I was getting to that.
but not how you would think it would end.
Woods tripping Gable right when Kofi was trying to hit the finisher, allowing Gable to win.
Yep. Very telling. Very good point. Good turning point for their story. Um, behind closed doors, there's another promo. It's on Instagram. I think it's probably on maybe WWE's IG page. They showed Woods and Kofi kind of arguing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was because of the fact that he's like, after all this time, you know my moveset. You know my moveset, Woods. Why would you tripping
At that time.
knowing I'm about to finish him?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And Xavier's excuse was the fact saying he said that, well, I'm just a QB. Sometimes QB make bad calls. Him not even accepting responsibility. If y'all don't see it, y'all gonna see it. But just know,
You called it. You called it. You called it. All
but
right,
again, it's all just leading to that carrying cross. Little sprinkles, man.
which we'll talk about him too. Uh, so we had a backstage segment. This right here pissed me off. The Jackie Redmond and Bronson Reed segment when she asked him if he's worried about Seth Rollins returning.
Yeah.
When she said that, if you don't watch wrestling, you didn't realize Seth Rollins was returning tonight. You was crazy.
Not even that. If you haven't just been paying attention to this weekend with Seth Rollins being at, again, last week
I'm about to say,
and
you said it
even
right.
this week,
Right.
being at NFL games,
Right.
being on the sideline. He was at the sideline on the Ravens game this week. Last week it was the Colts game. This week it's the Ravens game.
Right.
And shout out to the Ravens because they made my fantasy go well. But in the meantime, thank you, King Henry. But in the meantime, let's just
I got
say
Lamar. I got
the
Lamar,
simple
bro. I got Lamar. He did it good for me, bro.
I didn't need him. But in the meantime, no. Um, yeah, I don't like the foreshadowing that they did. They did that and they shouldn't have done it. I get it that this had to be the last hurrah for his feud. Because again, we're not having a big last monster standing match with all the promo that they're putting behind it. We're not having that if it's not the last match. So them to do that, I get that you have to do it, but we'll get into it later on in the show.
Pissed me off. So after that, we was told that my boy Ilja Dragunov will be out from 6 to 8 months. 6 to 9 months with the injury.
Yep. And I think they're
Get,
saying it's ACL.
get well soon, bro.
Hey.
You a hell of a worker, bro. 6 to 9 months puts him. He's after
We're looking
Mania.
at after Mania. After Mania, it's not a bad spot to be in.
If he can make it that week now, it used to be the Monday night, the Monday after Mania. If he can make it that week of Mania back, I know that's pushing it, but that would be.
They're gonna save it for after.
Huh?
They're gonna save it for after. He get. I think they did the same thing. So this year, cause I went to the Raw in Philly after Mania. They definitely had a good showing of the new superstars. He was one of them that kind of made it to the main card. Expected to probably be the same. I don't unless, and hear me out, unless he heals up quick enough where that surgery he has to recover for the Royal Rumble.
That's pushing it for Rumble, bro.
For the Rumble.
I mean,
I'm not
Rumble
saying
ain't
it's
till
not.
Rumble is February 1st this year. So
February.
yeah, you're right.
February.
It depends on how. Like I said, I don't want him to come back too early. So come back when you're ready. But definitely gonna miss him as a worker in the ring for sure. Then we had, of course, my man. I just believe he be having the best promos, man. Promo King is always gonna be Sami Zayn to me, man. I know I've been saying that a lot since we started this podcast, but he cut another good promo, bro.
Okay.
What do you think about Gunther?
Gunther's smoking it. His personality is smoking it. You know what I mean? For him saying why he didn't want to give him the number one title,
Mm-hmm.
really finally answering the question that Sami has been wanting so bad, was not bad. You know what I mean? It's definitely that conniving heelish answer you expect. Gunther is literally the champion that you want to hate, but you really love. You know what I mean? And I say that because, again, we love the spot that he's in. We love the work he does. But why you gotta be an asshole? You know what I mean? That's what we're given. But nah, good promo.
Great.
Good
Of course,
promo.
of
Great
course,
beatdown.
great beatdown. You took it. Great. It was definitely a nice something that was expected. Of course, Gunther attacking
Yes.
Sami. We knew that was happening.
Yeah, of course.
But this match here, I'm happy it's not on the Bad Blood.
It's not on the paper on Bad Blood.
I'm happy it's not.
I didn't expect it to be on Bad Blood. I didn't expect it to.
They're gonna make
I
it a
knew it would
Monday.
be on.
They're gonna make it a Monday.
My fault.
A
Go ahead.
Monday. They're gonna make it a Monday night main event, and they're gonna let them steal the show. For sure.
Yeah, I feel like the right picking and choosing of what's going to be on a Saturday versus what's going to be on weekly programming. It's just been pretty on par. You know what I'm saying? He's benching the right matches, starting the good ones. Doing pretty good. After this, we had the very next great segment, next chapter into the Wyatt Six.
Yes.
So we are warning somebody to not force their hand. We don't know who, but we did get the greatest Easter egg at the end of that segment. Besides the QR code, we had a face. Now, there's speculation that it could have been Alexa Bliss.
Right.
There's speculation it could have just been Nikki Cross.
Your opinion?
I think it's both of them. I think it was a mixture of both of them. They disguised it, so therefore you won't necessarily think that it's one person versus another. And I think I've kind of been hinting at it that I feel like maybe they go down Nikki's arc and look at somebody that she needs to start a feud with. Because again, the feud with Chad Gable was kind of just led because of the fact he turned on family, and that's Bo's principle, right? Bo's principle is to not turn on family, to never not be forgotten about family. Chad did that. Cool. Alexa kind of did it too, because she actually turned on Bray before he was with me. No, I'm sorry. She turned on the Fiend before he was released.
Yeah.
Back at WrestleMania, what, 37? 38.
I think so. 38? 38.
37.
7.
Yes.
37.
Turned on it right after that. And so, again, this is all the reason why it would be a great way to reach it, to bring forth Alexa or tell more story about Nikki. Now, the question is Alexa in this stable? Because why her being a promo if she's not in the stable? At the same time, it could very well be her in the stable and her talking about someone else that the Wyatts could just attack. The Wyatts could attack in general. I'll hit back on to it once we finish.
All right. I agree with everything you said about that when it comes to the Wyatts. So we can move on. Match number 5. Awesome Truth versus Akam and Rizar.
AOP. The final testament
with
member.
The final testament of Karrion Kross, Scarlett, and Paul Ellering. Hold on. Before we talk about this, did not see this coming the way it happened. No. What I'm saying is, I seen it coming because Karrion Kross has been influencing The Miz, just like he's been messing with Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
So seeing it coming, but didn't see it coming like this tonight.
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought they was gonna let it milk just a little bit, but I mean, hey. So what I'm hitting at is The Miz turned on R-Truth by kicking my boy in the head. And of course, the AOP hit him with their finisher, and AOP won the match. But more importantly, The Miz turned on R-Truth, and who was the person sitting in the corner laughing when all this happened? Karrion Kross.
Good old Karrion Kross. I feel like this is my fault.
No, go ahead.
I feel like this is kind of what we've been wanting from Miz for a while now. Miz has always been that pompous heel that everybody enjoyed to see. I've been a fan of the Miz since the Real World days, where he would kind of act like he was superstars on there. It was kind of hilarious to me. Even when I see him on like the dirt sheets back in the old ECW days, like WWE ECW, it's pretty cool. But definitely good to see him back in the heel role. Miz has kind of been in limbo as far as just direction, and I feel he's finally starting to get it back. He seemed a little rejuvenated by doing his turn. We'll see how it plays out and where it goes. I hate it had to be at the cost of my man R-Truth, but who else to turn on but R-Truth to make himself a good heel?
Like you said, Hope they got something planned out long term for Miz. I don't want Miz just to turn and then he just falls. But Miz normally always finds his way.
Yeah, no, he always does.
Him being a heel, he probably gonna put back on the suits and do that again, which that makes Miz the Miz in that way. It makes Miz that way. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Nah, I'm holding on to this one.
Huh?
I'm gonna hold on to that thought.
Okay. Hold on to
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna cherish this.
it. All right. Listen. They've been building up for this match all night. Oh no! I can't skip over this. I'm sorry. I almost skipped over a very, 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 very important part. Bron Breakker went up to
Oh
Gunther
yeah.
and told him
Oh yeah.
heavyweight titles in his sight.
Fucking told you.
Listen, man. We both agree we wanted to see the match. We both agree we wanted to see that match, man. It's going to be amazing when it happens. Anything else you want to say?
Fucking told you. That's all I want to say.
All right.
Nah, it's definitely a good match. Again, that build is going to be crazy. That pop is going to be wild. Will the match be great? Of course. They got your popcorn, motherfuckers. What?
All right. Listen, they've been building up for this match all night long. They've been telling us. I think I told y'all last week what was going to happen. The last monster stand match. Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman. All I'm going to say is this right now. Them two motherfuckers need a raise.
Shit, a
They need a
raise,
bonus. They need a
a
bonus.
raise. Give them a little spot vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
These
Give them
two tore this shit the fuck up.
what Batista say. Just give me what I want. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Here, pay. I'll pay you. Yeah,
Listen, these two made me stop watching 2 football games and turn on this shit.
bro. I didn't turn the football games on because of this.
Well,
I
my
wanted
wife
to
think
know
I'm.
what they. I thought they were gonna do something throughout the whole night.
Nah, I didn't think that. I think no. I,
That's
I
why I
knew they were
tuned
gonna
in,
save it all. I knew they were gonna save it all for
bro. Bro, why, again? I don't put nothing past these two no more. You
I do.
can't,
You right. But I just had a feeling that Triple H was just gonna have it all at one night. Literally, when I had something on my phone, something on my laptop, and my TV. When I knew Brown and them was coming up, they went on the big screen. I ain't give a hell. I don't care because I knew my wife was like, "What the hell, baby? Turn from the football game? Oh no, we about to see a football match right now. We got two bulls about to go at it,
bro.
and these two just tore up everything. They didn't care.
They tore the house down. No pun intended. Like, like it's what it is. So look, having them have the last man standing match was the best way to have the match end. It made them both look very strong.
Super.
You know what I mean? Um, Seeing Braun again, like I said this a couple weeks ago, Braun's movement in the ring as of late is it's very fluid, very smooth. You know what I mean? He's not too stiff, no good, but he's literally like getting, you know what I'm saying? Him jumping off top ropes again. You only see him do it one time before. You don't really see him jump on top ropes into the crowd of security. I don't even know why security was out there. They said they're trying to fix the guardrail. What was the point? You knew what was about to happen with you two. Jump at the car, for goodness sake. What the fuck is we doing? Like, Adam Pearce out there, he about to get, Adam Pearce about to get fucked up too. Like, it is what it is. Like, bro, it was pure anarchy, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Except when it came to the damn ending.
No. Let's hold on. Let's hold off on ending. So we gotta show some love to some of this brutal carnage that happened. Going through the timekeeper area is normal. Going into the crowd, that ain't normal.
Nah, for real.
These two,
I know for a fact they cleared them seats just
yeah,
for
they cleared
this.
the seats. Yeah, they cleared the
Yeah.
seats. For sure, you can see it in they had the fake dude act like he was down in the corner, act like he was hurt and all that. Man, it wasn't nobody hurt. But listen, for them to continue since this feud happened, every week it's been almost like us getting better and better every time we do this. This is they are Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed stole the last 3 weeks of Raw, 4 weeks of Raw, easy doing this, and we
Man.
just tearing stuff apart. I mean, we predicted that the ring was going to implode this week. We knew it was going to happen. I knew
Mm-hmm.
for sure it was 100% happened when Jay Uso came out and they had LED lights on the ring post. We knew it was happening.
Yeah.
Um, but these motherfuckers is working, man. I'm
Bro.
so shocked, bro. I'm not shocked. I so much loved the match. I went back and rewatched the match today at work when I was at work, bro. It was carnage, man. This doing stuff. You don't see big men do that.
No. And I was just about to say that.
Jumping off the top rope, bro.
You don't see big men. You don't see too many big men get the spot that they got.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about main event now. And nowadays, you don't really see them get this main event. You see usually a smaller dude and a bigger dude have a match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? David versus Goliath type match. This was King Kong versus Godzilla
And lived up to it.
and lived up to it. Again, you knew it was going to be something special when they cut when they did that video package.
For sure. I
You know
mean,
what I
just
mean?
we're talking about Bad Blood. The best thing they did was not put that match on Bad Blood.
I mean, no, but we said it though. We said it.
Yeah, we said it.
You were saying it wouldn't go on there, which made sense. I gave it this week. I said it was probably this week between this week's Monday and next week. That we'll get the match, and we got it this week,
And lived up
and
to it.
it
Lived up to it. Lived up to the
good. It was
last four
good
weeks.
payoff. Good payoff.
Great
Good payoff.
payoff. Um, you go ahead. You can talk about the finish, the
No, no,
ending.
no. That pissed you off more than me. So I
Pissed me
mean,
off. It pissed me off in the promo because they gave it away. So,
mhm.
for people that wasn't watching it, it was last man referee count to 10. So this after the ring implodes, of course. Bronson Reed is pulling himself up on the steps that was introduced earlier in the match, whatever. And as he gets himself right there to get up, you see this figure running down the aisleway, and he got hit with the curb stomp. Seth Rollins is back after 2 months of being off TV. And Braun Strowman won the match because he was the last monster standing at the ticket. So it pissed me off because it took away from the match, but I understand that Seth wanted to get his revenge on Bronson Reed, and this is going to go into Bronson Reed's going to get elevated to working with Seth Rollins. I understand it. We'll talk about
I
predictions. What we think is going to happen later on. But
I honestly thought it was somebody from the Y6.
nah, I didn't. I thought I
Or
knew
I thought it was or either that, or I thought somebody from the Y6 was going to show up.
because they gave it away in the promo to me with the whole Seth Rollins shit. If they would have never
Understood.
said that, if you cut that promo out earlier in the night, then you had me wondering. But when
Okay.
you name drop like that, when I seen the figure running, I didn't think nobody else but Seth.
I will say I need them to book Bronson just as strong as they have been booking him. I would hate, and I literally would hate for them to bring Seth back and have Seth go over just because he came back. It would literally
See,
derail all momentum.
only thing about that is Seth can't work like Braun Strowman can with Bronson Reed. You can't get this physical. So this is what I want to happen. I want Bronson to show him evolving, where he's not just a monster and always he can show that he can wrestle. Show me your package. Pause.
Whoa, whoa,
His
crazy!
wrestling package. God damn it. Pause.
All right,
Still.
I got you. No, I get what you're saying. But it's like again, in that moment, like within this window, do you have Seth go over? Because Seth went out because of Bronson. Bronson already got the up on him.
See, I don't care as long as it's not just one match. It can't be one match.
Okay.
If it's one match, I'm pissed. Give me
Okay.
a trilogy, give me a series of matches, and then we gonna go to a winner. Because right now, like you said, Bronson is up. So if Seth comes and he wins that match, it's 1-1. You gotta give me a tiebreaker. You gotta give me something. Don't just give me the Seth win and Seth say he's going after whoever or he want to do something else. That's not fair to Bronson. You gotta give
Right.
me something. So that was
I
the end of
will say, hold on, but I will say this. Another thing I kind of noticed: Seth was dressed in subtle gear. He wasn't dressed in anything obnoxiously bright or obnoxiously weird at all. He had like a tracksuit on.
with a
I hope,
jacket. No shirt.
yeah. I hope for his character, they kind of move away from you know what I mean, the laugh, the outfits. I hope they kind of transition away from that a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
to have Seth be Seth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I got
yeah. Like, again, he's a worker, yes, but I just wanted to kind of move away from that gimmicky Joker, you know.
you. No, you ain't saying no. I understand. I fully understand what you're saying. Get away from that flamboyant and just be yourself and get back
Yeah.
into just wrestling. Don't let us talk about your clothing more than we talk about your work in the ring.
Right.
No, I got you. No, that makes sense. So, anything else you want to talk about Monday Night Raw? Or you good?
Uh, nah, I'm good. Oh.
Come on, come on.
So, when it comes to the Wyatts, this is who I feel as though they could be attacking. My candidates are, of course, Braun Strowman, right? Braun Strowman, now that he is out of the promo with Bronson Reed, what is next?
Mm-hmm.
Could very well be him. With Alexa Bliss in that group, she's also connected to Braun Strowman. Bo Dallas is also connected to Braun Strowman.
Okay.
It kind of fits the bill,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I also feel like they could go and attack Miz next too.
Miz,
Yeah.
they're gonna attack him for R-Truth.
Yes. You know what I mean? Again, turns back on family. All the ways you could just go in that angle. You know what I mean?
Makes
You
sense.
just go in that angle.
I'm not against what you're saying when it comes to the Y6 because they really just standing on their principles and their morals.
Exactly. And again, it fits the mold.
No, I fix
But
it.
that's
Nah,
what
now that you said
that's
it,
what I'd say about them.
all right. So, give me your rating of Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night
We do letter
Raw,
grades. Yeah, we do letter grades for Monday Night Raw.
I gave it a solid A. Give it an
I give it a I give it a solid A because the main event carried it. The way they built
Mm-hmm.
it up throughout the night.
Mm-hmm. I like the storytelling on
The
Monday.
storytelling. Of course, Sammy still in the promo. The only thing I could have,
Check Jelly.
the only thing they could have cut out of Monday Night Raw, and I wouldn't have been mad, was the Hell in a Cell coming down, and I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Everything else was fine when it came to Monday Night Raw, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Um,
For sure. Match
of
of the night was
course,
definitely the main event.
1 out of 10, what you get at? Okay, I think we agreement. We in agreement tonight.
Unanimous decision.
That motherfucker that deserve 11. Uh,
Shit.
that deserve 11.
The time it went off, 11.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah,
now
and tonight, I did say it earlier, but tonight was the last night of 3 hour Raws until Monday Night Raw is back on Netflix.
until
So
2025, we are on to 2 hours.
yep. So with that change, me and Matt is thinking about recording after Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So we give it a shot next week.